Here are these teams' starting 9 for today's contest. Here's how the home team lines up on defense today. Bellinger to stand in. An average of .357. 3 home runs for the year. Winds up and fires. In there for a strike.
He's got great movement today, especially when he's down in the strike zone.
That one's in there. 0-2. And he looks at strike 3.
With his stuff and this scoreboard, he's got a lot of confidence now.
Jeter will get his first swings of the day in here. Average right at .300 for the year. Looking for his first home run of the year. Here he comes. Misses high with this one.
He wanted that one.
Pitch is on the way. And a strike. Now the pitch. Swing, and that ball's headed for left center field. Dunk shot, base hit.
Barrels it up with that easy, smooth swing.
He's safe at second with the double. Ohtani will step into the batter's box. Here he comes. Swing and a high fly ball. Way back it goes. It's got a chance. That's a home run. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. Freeman will come up to bat. He's hitting .556. Looking for his first home run of the year. Brings him the first pitch. Big swing and a miss.
He got the one he was waiting for, Joe.
That one was never close.
I think after watching that, he went with the catcher instead of what he wanted.
1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed by an inch with that pitch.
That is definitely off the corner.
Musgrove turns and fires. Fly to center.
Extra bases on that smooth, easy swing.
That'll drop in, base hit.
He is just lucky that one stayed in the park. That pitch was right down the middle.
Muncy will come up. His average right at .400. Looking for his first home run of the year. 1-0. Fastball inside.
If that didn't hit the edge, wow.
Sinker.
Ball out of hand. He was taken.
Kicks and throws. Lines it to first. That'll be a base hit for Muncy.
That goes down as a hit. If you could mark scalded, you could do that too.
Here comes Finley. Not a misprint. .444. He's got 1 home run this year.
Get a ground ball right here.
At the corners with 1 away. Sets and throws. Drops in, base hit. He rounds second. He has his eyes on third. Stops at third, and so they've got men at the corners with 1 away. So the lead is 3. Hernandez will dig in. Average right at .300 for the year. Looking for his first home run of the year.
You got to keep the ball down here and get
There's one, and there's the second out. A double play. And that retires the side. Let's take a look at the lineups for today's game. Let's take a look at the visitors' defensive lineup. Merrill will get his first at-bat of the day. Here it is. Knee high on the outside corner.
First pitch strike. That is going to take your confidence through the roof.
A breaking ball outside.
The one thing you got to do is you got to believe in what you're throwing, and I think he went with the catcher instead of himself.
Ready for the 2-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner.
That natural tail, that made it a perfect pitch.
Fouls it off, will do it again.
That ball is roped, but just foul.
Lets it fly. Outside for a ball.
That breaking ball has got a lot of movement.
Count is full. Chopper left side. That'll nestle in for a base hit.
You hit it like that, you shouldn't get a hit.
Soto now coming to the plate. 375 his average on the season.
With his control, you've got to look to the edges.
Runner at first, nobody out. Toss over to first. Kershaw is picked off. First one on the way. That's hit hard, but on the ground. Jeter makes the play. And there are two down. Tatis Jr. comes up to the plate. Has one that he likes, and the pitch. Takes that one on the outside corner, strike one.
The movement's been sharp all day, especially when the ball's down.
Well, that wasn't close. He thought about it, but lays off.
He's got to get the breaking ball to start looking like a strike early. It is just ball out of hand.
A pop-up into foul territory. That ends up a foul ball.
That's a good foul ball. I think it's a strike if he doesn't swing at it.
It's 1-2. Robinson makes the grab. We are through 8 innings in this game. Stepping in now is Smith. Average rate at 250. Looking for his first home run of the year. First pitch from Musgrove. Slap foul.
That is some fast bat speed to get to that velo.
He's ready, and he throws. Swing and a fly ball. He's got it for the first out of the inning.
There's velocity, there's movement, there's location. Of course, location is number one, but number two is not velocity, it's movement.
Robinson will step up to the box. A swing and a no-doubt shot. How far will this one go? It is gone. They now lead 4-0. Bellinger stands in 0 for 1 today. Sets and throws. Outside.
That is so far outside. A right-handed batter would have a tough time getting out of the way of that one.
There's a shot towards left center. It's headed for the gap. He's got it. 2 out.
It's a routine catch, but only because he had a good break and a good route.
Jeter will get another shot at it here. He's 1 for 1. Well, they're sending their closer to the mound. So the righty comes in. Base is empty, 2 away. Turns and deals. Sends a high fly ball to deep center field. Did he get enough? Inning over, and this game moves along. Ruth coming up next. From the stretch. That one misses wide.
That is way wide. Outside, oh my gosh, that would have hit a right-handed batter.
He watches a called strike as that one bears over the inside part.
I think he threw that breaking ball with a controller.
Doesn't budge.
Good pitch, no call.
It's 2-1. Hits this one pretty well. Back to the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Home run. That is long gone. Big man power right there. 4-1 game. Machado steps up to the plate. He's hitting right at 500. He's hit 2 bombs this season. Puts it right where he wants it. Strike 1.
Strike 1. Now you got the hitter on his heels.
Oh, and he holds off.
That fastball had good run. He's just missing with it.
Ready for the 1-1. This pitch is low.
That breaking ball popped out of his hand. He didn't read fastball after that. That told him it was going to break.
And a hitter's count here.
He looked like he was taken all the way.
It's 3-1. Sticking with the fastball, but he lays off.
He just looks like he's given too much effort out there. He's got to get in the zone.
McGriff will get his first crack at it here. So the righty comes in. Throws over to first. And the pitch. Lays off this one.
This is where the mental side comes into play. You've got to just think you can throw strikes.
Fastball, called a strike.
That first pitch was perfect. The second one, a little off, but it still worked.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Takes it again. He's making him work.
He is just out of sorts now.
Here's the 2-1. No, the catcher says, no way, and they're going to challenge the ball call. I mean, that's as called a ball by the umpire. It'll stay a ball with the challenge. 3-1. There's a strike.
He has really good movement to both sides of the plate, which really tells me he's locked in.
Sky high center field. Finley makes the play for the first out of the inning. Frazier will be the batter. Turns and deals. And a first pitch strike.
First pitch strike, that'll really raise your confidence.
That's called strike.
If he keeps hitting his spots like that, it is going to be a long night for the offense.
And the pitch. Outside with the fastball.
That is one good two-strike breaking ball.
Lays off the changeup. Count evens at 2-2.
Tried to get the chase, but it didn't bite.
It's 2-2. He sprints towards second. It hooks down the line to left and out of play.
This is some kind of battle. He is fouling off some tough pitches.
They hand it off to the left-hander. Tosses over to first base here. 1 on, 1 out. That's the second disengagement. The set, the 2-2. Next one. He takes off for second. Base hit.
That is some kind of hit right there. That was a tough pitch.
Coming to the plate now is Bogarts. He's hitting right at .500. He's got 1 home run this year.
He's got to figure out how to get a double play here.
There's the first out. They turn the double play.
Pound the zone, trust your defense, keep your pitch count down, and go deep into the game.